Welcome to the Shatter Series review. This time with me, Shatter. I'm here to shatter you.
Hey everyone, Soundwave884 here with a Transformers Studio Series review. In this review, I'll be looking at Transformers Studio Series number 40, Shatter. And does she shatter? Yes, she does. When I got her out of the package, I was pulling her out. Her right arm stayed in package. She came out of the package. I would like to say these are probably the worst ball joints in the history of mankind. They do not pop in. There's really no pop. It's just on, and just, I was just moving her arm. I wasn't like yanking hard, and just trying. Her elbows are ratcheted. It's like a soft ratchet. And sometimes just messing with the arm, trying to get the ratchets to go for me. I'll pop her arm off. So that's not a good sign. Now, that's probably the biggest problem I have with this figure, besides her head sculpt, and I'll get to that later. But also, just saying, for quality control purposes, these little things here will pop off very easily. At least on my copy, they just pop right out. And they did that just trying to transform it as well. I can see them being made that way just because they do have to get out of the way. They get to move them around for transformations. But look, I didn't touch your arm, woman. Don't be yelling at me. Nag, nag, nag. So, biggest problem with this figure, QC. The arms do not stay on. Those little wings that form the front of the cars does not stay on very well. And that's really about it. Also, my copy has a problem standing. Just if a slight movement is taken on. She has no ankle tilt, so the feet, it's just, her legs are hindered because of her transformation. There's a lot of problems with this figure. Well, I think she can pose okay. You can get her in some decent poses and everything. But her articulation is severely hindered. And this is a Studio Series figure I feel does not earn the right of some. Some of these Studio Series figures are excellent. This figure is probably the, I won't say the worst of the bunch. Looks-wise, she looks pretty good in some modes. But QC-wise, she is one of the worst. Now, I do have the Barricade version. I'll tell you this, I have not reviewed it yet. That's because his head splits in half, and I can't get it to really stay back. But, yeah. We'll go ahead and compare her real quick with Dropkick. This is Studio Series. I think he was number 22, Dropkick. And my biggest complaint on the Shatter, I'm going to say, is still the head. How come they can get Dropkick's head pretty close to the movie, but Shatter looks nothing like she does in the movie? Nothing. In the movie, she had a mouth. This she has a ball gag. In the movie, she had eyes. This she has a visor. Now, could this be like a battle mask of sorts that was in early stages? I don't know. But it's just, it bugs me that it's not right. The little cheap, quick change movie one has the correct head sculpt. This one, nope. But I'm pretty sure when we get the Jet Studio Series version, she'll have the right head sculpt. I'm just, my guess there, but I'm pretty sure that will happen. Because the next Studio Series Dropkick is the car mode, and his head and everything looks even better than what it does on this one. Alright, so on to Shatter here. She does shatter my expectations in a bad way. Now, like I said, her movement here is hindered. This piece here, it can slide, so you can still get her legs out. She has knee bends that can go forward and backwards. She has an upper swivel above the knee. She really has no upper swivel here, just rocks a little bit back and forth. Now her feet are deep bends both ways. There is no ankle tilt. There is no waist swivel. There is no wrist swivel, but she does have an above elbow swivel. And she does have ratcheted, like I said earlier, soft ratchets in her elbows. Head sculpt, you get head rotation. You get a lot out of this thing. It goes way up, way down. You saw my little video. I had her yelling up. You also, this piece moves, so sometimes you can get a little extra movement with it. If you want to unpeg this piece here, this whole little piece here, then will move. So if you wanted to do something extra, it's there. Bring it back in. So as a robot mode, she is a nice looking figure. I don't have complaints on just the look of the figure. I just know things could be better done. Weapon here, tabs right in to the hole here. She also can hold it in her hand if you so desire, or if my fat fingers would work for me. There you go. So you also can peg it on the underside of her arm, and that's how it goes for the transformation into vehicle mode. These, like I said, these car wings back here can go in any way you want. If you want it down, out, all the way up, you know, just whatever you desire. I think the move is more to the side, like right here. But for expressions and doing things, you can move them around. Now onto the QC problems, like I said before, just her arms, those little wings there. Also this silver piece here in transformation, when you transform this piece, it comes up and over the car for mode, and you will scratch some of this paint and leaves little marks. It might be kind of hard to pick up on camera, but it is there, so just be gentle with it. Alright, let's get this thing into vehicle mode. Let's peg her there. Now, I'll probably have pieces falling off while I'm doing this, but bear with me. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do, this little silver piece on the car, just pull it down and all the way. Come up here and peg this from her back. Now, when you get her out of the package, this is not pegged in. It's actually like collapsed down there. So, you know, you'll have to actually get her into the correct robot mode to have to take that out. But for this, we'll unpeg this from the back. Put back on this piece that just fell off. Raise these pieces up. Take her head here, and this will just rotate all the way around. And then you'll get to the front of the car. Alright, coming down here to her legs. These little sides here, you bring around. Bring this around. Come over here, take her legs, swivel them until this piece comes around. And while you're doing this, you can tab this side of the car part into this leg piece. Line it up. Take her wheels here, pull it out. Foot will then fold in. Do the same on the other side. Rotate your knees to get this other piece all the way around. Tab it in. Pull your tire out, your wheels out, fold feet in. So the underside of the car will then look like this. Come up here to the top. Grab this backpack piece here. Pull. It's on a hinge. Pull this piece out. And come down here and pull this piece. And this will now come out. And then unfold this back piece here. Pull that piece out. Come back to the front of the car. Bring this piece up. This whole front end rotates up and around. So like this. Okay, I don't want your arm coming off, woman. Bring her arms in. Cut. Alright, we'll just bring the ball joints in. Alright. Ball joints in. Piece here of the car will then come down. Okay, you don't come off too now. Alright. Alright, we're getting her there. We're getting her there. Now we'll just collapse this all down. Now there are little pegs, if you can see them down here. They'll peg into a little hole in the tire. So we'll at least get that done, won't we? maybe. Okay. So we push those pegs into the tires so that gets unlocked to the feet. This is his rear bumper. Down and around, and it should tab into the back of the car to the best of your ability. Alright. So this piece here in the front, I can now tab into this. You see there's a tab here, there's a slot on the other side. There's tabs underneath the front of this black piece here that you just push down to the hood. That tabs that in. Make sure everything's pushed and tabbed. But things will keep coming untabbed because none of the tabs really hold on this figure. Now I'll come back around and I'll take this piece here that popped off. I'll just replant it back onto the piece there. And then I'll just, well, I'll try to because it won't keep going off. There we go. So there's my Shatter. It's the junker that sits by the trailer. Okay, now we'll do her arms now because they just like popping off. So I get these on the right side to correct this. Yeah. Alright, so I'll put these back on the ball joint. We'll take her gun. I'll take her arms, twist them at the elbow to where this silver peg hole is showing. Take the gun, peg it in, and this would be for the side. Now you're just going to pop again. This little piece here is going to rotate to this little gap back here. So we're just going to rotate this around. Ooh, it didn't pop off. And it will now tab into there. Wow. Alright, now we'll do the other one. Now we'll just save myself some time while this is just sitting here. We'll just go ahead and peg the gun on this way. There we go. And I guess I can go ahead and try to do the rotation while the arm is not on. We'll see if that works. Alright, take it back, pop it on the ball joint. I didn't get that rotation correct, did I? Let's get that back around. Perfect! It's there! Alright, no. We'll just pop it back on again. Tab it in. Close up her hands underneath the car. And there is Shatter. Takes a while just because you gotta keep putting things back on. But it is a lovely looking vehicle mode when it is all said and done. She is not correct underneath because she is not a rolling. Alright, well that's right, I forgot. My copy doesn't roll because this back tire likes to keep catching. Is this tire? Hold on, which one of these keeps catching? This one. It does not want to spin. It'll spin somewhat, then it hits a catch, and it doesn't want to spin again. So, slides gracefully. But otherwise, side on, it looks wonderful. Head on, it's glorious. The back is got some work. The feet kind of hanging out. It kind of reminds you of the dreads. You know, the feet kind of are visible. They just call it some undercarriage stuff going on, you know. And the only thing I'm saying, the back of this car just screams Bone Crusher's face. Not Bone Crusher. Brawl. Thank you. It screams Brawl's face. Is that not Brawl? I don't know. Okay. It's just me. But a little extra paint to the lights up here would have been something you could have done, maybe. Like I said, the arms really don't stay down here very well for me. But she'll probably either just be, I don't know, car mode. I'll probably wait for the robot mode for the other one. I'm still debating if I should just put this back in the box, take it back to the store, and exchange it for another one and hope I get a better QC version. I've noticed I've gone about 15 plus minutes on this review, and a lot of that's just me putting pieces back on the figure. Get an extra little paint smudge here, back of mine. Just some slight scratches there. Like I said, otherwise, it's not a bad looking figure. And here's the cheap little drop kick you get, the quick changers. I mean, together, they look good. I'm sure the Studio Series one of these, hopefully, it's a lot better quality than this one. But if you didn't have it right now, if you want them together in vehicle mode, is what you can do. I'm just saying, it's nice car mode. It's a decent robot mode. It's just hindered by so much on it, and just the face sculpt is not dead on accurate. But it's really the QC problems on this figure. Just really, it's laughable, and I just keep seeing brawl. Okay. In the comments down below, let me know, should I take it back to the store and exchange it for another one? She seems to be a peg warmer, a light dropkick. Some of my Walmarts around here still have a lot of her. I don't know. This last series of Studio Series, my Cogman is extremely loose. Shatter shatters. I haven't got to the Constructicons yet. Rampage and whatever the yellow guy is, I don't remember his name. Haven't taken them out of the box, so I don't even know how good they are. But quality control on these are just, it's horrendous. Anyway, that's Shatter. She shattered my heart and my wallet and herself. Thanks for watching. The next one. Peace out.